So we've saved our XML file. And then what we did is we went to Entities, Origination Center, Static Path Workflow. Then we added a new entity item called New Hopper Data Governance. And we've uploaded that workflow. So the workflow file is here. We can even click on that, download it if we want to. Now we go to System, System Configuration. We go to Central. Ours is labeled Boxer Central. We go to Application. We go to Entities. In this case, it's entities that our trigger is designed for. So we go to Trigger Events. We want to do the on create. On the on create, we go to Triggers. And we already added this, but I wanted to show you where we added it. So we basically set it up where we have the ID of the entity type. Earlier in our video series was 1217. This is the entity type for the hoppers. We also give it a name, a description, a shorter description, just so we can use it for the trigger. Then we give it the URL. The URL at the very end was our ID of this entity. To get that ID, we basically went to copy link, copied this here. Then we go to the HTTP method, which is post. We make sure it's active and that we also send the raw string. Once that's done, we did test the entity by simply adding a new hopper. And let's go ahead and test it here. So I'm just going to give it a hopper name. We'll call it QA finished. I'm going to intentionally leave the hopper owner empty. And then I'm going to give it the application name of, we'll just do cases. It doesn't really matter. It's just a required field. I'll go ahead and create it. And then at the very bottom, well, first, before I scroll down to the bottom, you see it already worked because it set the hopper owner to me. I actually created this entity and the hopper owner is right here. So now let's go to the trigger request list. Because we do show this trigger in the screen over here. We can actually set if we want to hide this trigger or not. Because we're showing it, we're not hiding it, we actually see this here. So I do see that the message was basically successful, that it created this case right here. And that's it.